Hello, everybody. As Bob dances in the background.
I was waiting. I saw the thing pop up and say Thomas started recording, and then I didn't hear the ping. So I'm worried that something was wrong, so I stopped dancing. I thought I was putting the Loic on the computer.
I'm going to completely ignore Rich's background.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, get rid of that shit.
Anyway, so last one of our last episodes, we just Bob and I did an Ask Me Anything. Rich is back with us, and we've invited Danielle along to do the same questions. And I'm also going to.
It's good that we're not.
I don't even know where to go at this
point.
We're not
on YouTube yet.
No. There's a reason why we could never make YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say I'm down with these questions.
Oh boy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All
right,
Bob. You got the question list. I remember a couple of them, but I'm not gonna. You can play host on this one because I'm gonna be simultaneously typing these suckers into little Google Bard, and we'll see what AI has to say.
All right. I don't think the first one. Jesus Christ. I don't know that I'm going to make it through this fucking list because somebody keeps on putting up
obscene backgrounds.
Yeah. So, all right. What feature or features from a previous generation game console do you miss? Danielle, I promise it gets better from here.
Does it?
It does. The first two questions are going to be kind of. I don't know if you'll like them or not, but after that, it picks up. Especially because I think I know what direction Richie's going to go with the one question, and it's going to be a shit show, and we're going to love it.
All right. Well, who's supposed to answer first?
Rich, do you want to go first?
I guess I can go first. Just off the top, the first thing I can think of is the 3D and the 3DS. It was maybe not something I used all the time on my 3DS, but it was nice that it was there. And especially with the new 3DS, it worked pretty well when it did the face tracking and stuff like that. Other than that, though, I can't think of any features they haven't carried forward they should have. The gimmicky 3D is probably pretty good.
No, that's a good one. We didn't mention that on when we.
No, I went down the Kinect route. I was talking about basically the. I can't say. I just don't think it went as far as it could have.
It's because it didn't work.
I know. Well, I know that's kind of what we talked about.
I really like the 3D idea. Like I remember playing Fire Emblem and seeing birds fly across the battlefield. And I'm like swatting at my screen. Like, what the fuck are these bugs doing flying around my screen? Oh, it's birds. But I had said the some of the stuff from the Wii, like the Wii Weather Channel and the Wii Vote Channel, and then the Miiverse from the Wii U. Danielle, you have any
thoughts on this one?
I mean, like in my own gaming, like because I play Sims, like in previous generations of that, like they had, I think it was Sims 3 that had like open world where you could like just travel anywhere and there was like no loading screen. And like Sims 4 there is. And that's like one of the big things is like they just announced that their next expansion pack's going to be like you can have multiple households on like one lot. But like people are ticked off that there's going to be a loading screen like every time you switch families. And it's I don't know if I miss it because like Sims 3 didn't work as good. Like it was laggy because there was no load screen. But I know that that's something that a lot of people miss.
I threw this in the Google Bard, and I thought it was actually kind of interesting. And one of the things they mention is physical media.
Hey, I'm on board with that.
I'm not going to go through, but they give several paragraphs of different things. But something in here, and I think everyone here will agree with me, and this is something none of us talked about. in-game manuals. So everyone remembers that like video games coming with manuals. I'm not saying that like I miss it necessarily for other than maybe like a fighting game or like you're trying to figure out the combinations for an attack. But I always thought manuals had pretty cool artwork at times with them, where they had like little Easter eggs built in. And those things just aren't there because now you don't get a manual. You get like maybe the cover art and then some insert that's usually just a sales pitch.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. Having manuals with the games, I used to read the shit out of those. I would take them to school with me. I'd read them on the school bus. I'd read them in the bathroom. I'd read them everywhere, just constantly going through them. And like that's how when nobody else knew. Like I saw this article the other day. It's like new feature finally discovered in Duck Hunt for NES. If you use the second controller, you can control the other duck. No shit, dude. I knew that in 1986. Why? Because I read the fucking manual.
Like, yeah, and the only other one mentioned on here that it probably could be rephrased differently, but they have it in here as second controller ports. I'm thinking they mean more akin to like maybe like the 64 or the GameCube, where you had more than two, ports. I'm thinking that's what they mean, but I don't know. Actually, I'm surprised they gave an answer.
Yeah, because I was kind of concerned about that one.
Yeah, because it's pretty subjective. So,
yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one, and this is the last one about games. So, what game would you like to see converted from one game genre to another? So, the example I gave was like the Legend of Zelda as a first-person game.
I can while you guys are kind of while you guys are stewing on that one, I'll take over the Google Bard response. Again, this gave an answer, so this is actually quite interesting. So the first one it says is Super Mario 64 as a 2D platformer.
Okay.
Which is interesting. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild as a turn-based RPG.
Oh.
GTA 5 is an RTS game.
I've got one. There's mods that do this, but I think that it would be fun and I know that there were other games, but I think like being able to actually play the Sims game online multiplayer, like not the dumbed down like stuff that you find on your phone, like the actual game as a because me and Tom have sat down and watched videos of like people that have modded it, and it's hilarious. Like, I mean, just so funny because, it's like they play as babies and it's like who gets taken away first. Like, yeah, I mean, like it's bad. I mean, it's not bad. It's funny. It's funny.
Carried away by vultures first.
No. It like they'll have like the one that I like. It's like they're all babies. And then they'll have like the vampire as like the only caretaker in the house, and he hates children. So it's like, okay, who's going to get taken away by Child Protective Services first? Like,
wait, CPS is in the game?
Yeah. Like they'll take away like for lack of welfare, but like also like they set up like the guy that I follow is like genius. Like he does like Candyland and Chutes and Ladders, and I mean he does these whole like big like games out of it. And it's like if they took that and then like just made it out of the actual game, instead of like the dumbed down, like I don't know, like it's more like storyline when it's actually online, if that makes sense, instead of actually being like multiplayer.
Okay. Rich, you got any thoughts?
No, I just pass.
Wow, you don't have any thoughts at all?
Well, I was thinking like if we could turn maybe Grand Theft Auto into a turn-based role-playing game, but that doesn't sound all that fun. So no, I don't really. And then like a joke answer, I was trying to think, well, we could take ice hockey and turn it into like a Wii Fit training game where you make the fat ice hockey player into the skinny ice hockey player.
I like that one. See,
I like that. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. All right.
The one I will say the last one Google Art had was Red Dead Redemption 2 as a point and click adventure game. And all I could think of, I know it's not point and click, but all I could think of was, how about Red Dead Redemption 2 in like the style of Oregon Trail?
See, when you said that, that's what I was thinking too. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. What band do you think could switch genres and not suck?
I want to see Taylor Swift do death metal, a la baby metal, or something like that.
Let's go. I'll sign up for that. I want to see her in corpse paint.
Well,
I don't know. I feel
Taylor
like a lot of artists could like do the like from country to pop or pop to country. I feel like there's a whole bunch of them that have done it, and a whole bunch of them that could do it.
Who would have thought Hootie would have been a better country guy than a Blowfish?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bob and I talked about Foo Fighters, I think, a bit. I think that was an interesting one.
I know one that couldn't do it was Steven Tyler when he tried to do country music.
He tried to do country music?
He did. Honk on Bobo was a country album, wasn't it?
No, that was I thought that was supposed to be a blues album.
No, I don't know. All I know is it sucked.
Yeah, I thought it was a blues, because I liked that album for the most part, but that was more like a blues album. It was a stupid ass name though.
Bob
Fucking
Dylan
Honk
could do
on
whatever he
Bobo.
wants. We'll say Bob Dylan. You, I think you missed that last part.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Ooh, Tom, I think that like if Eminem put out like a singing album, like not rap, but just a singing album.
Oh, like a Michael Bublé type thing?
No. Just like take the rap out of what he does, because he like a lot of his stuff has like a melody to it. So
I could see that.
he'd be like the singer on a rap.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Sting did that album with Shaggy where it was very reggae thing, and that was actually pretty good. So I think Sting could probably go back and forth wherever he wanted to too.
Well, that's because he went tantric and just,
Just he can go for a while.
astral projected himself into a new realm of reggae.
Tom, that's because he moved into a apartment building with Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yeah, we learned that.
Oh, is he in that show?
Yeah, he's an only. Yeah,
Nice. All right, what did Google Bard have to say about this one?
I will say this: Google Bard copped out, and it copped out worse than I did with my Foo Fighters answer. Google Bard gave the answers of Radiohead, Muse, The Killers, and Arcade Fire, and Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, that is.
And it's like, so basically, you just hit modern experimental rock. That's nice,
right?
Because that's all they do is switch genres anyway.
Exactly. All right. Pick a movie. One cast member gets to stay. The rest are replaced with Muppets with no explanation. What movie? What actor?
Oh, this one's a good one.
Thomas, should be a lot of dead air to cut out of this one.
I know, yeah. It'd be all right.
I'm sorry. It's
No, it's okay.
Not everyone's as fast as on their feet as I am.
my first instinct is not another teen movie where it's just Jake Wilder and like everybody else is Muppets. And I think he could do it too. Like I really think that he would be able to do that.
Wait, but what would be better? Jake Wilder is the only one, or what's his name? Oh fuck! What is it? What's her dad name? The actor that played her dad.
Randy Quaid.
Yeah, Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid's the only.
Yeah.
That would be good too. That would be good.
He is a Muppet.
That's true.
But just to
I
get
can see Jake Wilder staying in that movie, and then Randy Quaid being played by like Fozzie Bear.
Yeah.
movie recently watched. So it would be like The Matrix, but Neo's a Muppet and everyone else is or you can make Jesus a Muppet and Jesus Christ Superstar.
Well, no, everybody but one character is a Muppet.
Everybody
One human, all Muppets.
Oh,
Yeah.
One human, all Muppets. Okay, I got it backwards then.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, it's got to be Dawn of the Dead with one human character and all the zombies are Muppets. One of those kind of things.
I like that.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Google Bard gave a pretty entertaining answer because it actually listed certain Muppets as certain characters.
Oh, Jesus.
Movie: The Godfather. Actor: Al Pacino as Michael Corleone. Kermit the Frog as Vito Corleone. Miss Piggy as Kay Adams Corleone. And Fozzie Bear as Johnny Fontaine. Gonzo as Frito Corleone. And Animal as Sonny Corleone.
Not gonna lie, I'd probably watch that.
I'd watch it.
As soon as I saw Kermit the Frog as Vito Corleone, that was the first thing that popped on the screen. I was like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me!" It went with The Godfather.
That's amazing.
That does make me sad because they just announced that Muppets Mayhem didn't get picked up for a second season.
Oh,
didn't-
that's a shame.
Yeah.
I love that show.
It was good. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was really
Oh.
good. Danielle and I went through that one too. That was excellent.
I'm on
Yeah, I bought
board.
the soundtrack.
Oh, I got the soundtrack too. I'm on board with anything Muppets. So,
That sucks. I wonder why, because that was such a good show.
Probably because Tom, we didn't finish it.
Oh, I thought we did.
No, I don't think we did.
Could have sworn we did.
I think
you
we
know,
got stuck on something else.
That's possible.
you fuckers.
I
You
know.
killed the
I know
Muppets.
it's all because of us.
Yeah, if we wouldn't have watched those last episode and a half.
You killed the Muppets. How do you feel?
Horrible. I also have a
It's
tendency
Not very
to.
phenomena of you.
I also have a tendency to kill the 76ers every time I like start paying attention. They start losing. So I think that they should just pay me not to pay attention.
Well, fucking don't then.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Pay me to not pay attention.
All right. Next question. You can eliminate one state from the union, but not for political reasons. It's got to be everything else about the state that sucks. What state and why? I mean, you can not like it politically as well, but the basis for it can't be a political motivation for getting rid of it.
I feel like we're going to get a whole bunch of angry people that like live in that state that are going to be like, "How dare you?"
Well, that's why you
get a
choose
whole bunch
one.
of people listen.
That's why you choose Wyoming. Yeah, no listen, so you don't have to worry about that. I'd
I
have been
Yeah, but
fired.
this will be the one that goes
If we had one
viral.
listener, I'd been fired from where
Hey,
I
I'm going to say that Google Bard does give an answer on this one too.
Okay.
Tom took North Dakota, but we're not going to get any complaints because no one lives in fucking North Dakota.
Yeah.
Well, my answer is California because I feel like it's full of like like not the word self-indulgent, but
Self-righteous.
like just self-centered people that like, I mean, like especially like the Hollywood area where people like just don't like they're out of touch with like every day. So if we get angry emails from Hollywood, California, it's all me.
Not the person.
Oh, that too. Maybe him.
I was going to say Texas. and
Shout out to
Florida.
Hollywood.
They can't.
You're going to say what?
Texas or Florida, but I can't because they're both. Okay, how about is religion?
No, hey, I say Texas.
Yeah,
I get
Bob
rid
said
of you?
Texas, but it wasn't based on
You
politics.
didn't say Florida?
No. Because
What?
Dallas is in Texas.
Yeah, he gave a great answer. Dallas.
So are the Rangers,
Oh,
and so are the Astros.
oh, can I amend my answer?
I'm going to
I
say
said exactly what I said.
and
I'm
they
just
don't-
going to give the Google Bard answer, and I'm only going to read one line of it because this is like actually quite funny. However, if one were to eliminate a state based on non-political factors, Rhode Island would be a strong candidate.
Or Rhode
Google-
Island? What did
Google
I do to
Google
you?
Bard just went right after Rhode Island. It's like, nope.
No, they just went right in. There's like, no, Rhode Island, you're fucking useless.
You're
Get
done.
the fuck out.
You're done. You out.
All right. All right. So here's the one where I think it's going to go off the rails more than Richie's discussion about sports. You now own Disney, Universal, or any other theme park company. And you're now in charge of, you've put yourself in charge of their theme park division. What are you dedicating a park to next? Don't do it, Rich. I can see it in your fucking eyes. Don't
Actually,
fucking
the
do it.
first thing that popped my head is I want like a real Westworld, but I want it to really go crazy like Westworld did and kill people.
Okay.
Or you know what else would be cool? Escape from New York. The
Oh,
ride.
yeah. Because
Where you just get dropped off there and you have to get out of it.
all you have to do. No. Here's what you do. You just build a. This is so simple to build. Put a wall around Newark, and then just drop people in Newark.
Or the Hunger Games, like a real Hunger Games / Battle Royale people too.
Just give it a couple months. We're heading that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's probably actually going to happen. So, thanks for speaking that into existence.
Somebody's going to listen to this and be like, "That was a wonderful idea. Let's do it."
So now I'm picturing Tom or Danielle beat Katana rolling Battle Royale where they're just watching all the evil kids kill each other. Because one of them stepped on your shoe.
All right, can I answer before you go?
Yeah, go for it, because I was just going to say that Google Bard had the most boring answer of all time that I probably wasn't even going to bother reading it.
All right, well, my answer is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but without all the life lessons.
Okay. All right.
Like where you just go and you like eat everything.
Oh, like the one episode of The Simpsons where Homer eats all the chocolate, like the lamppost and the dog that runs around.
Yeah.
Look,
chocolate river and everything. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I thought for sure that she was gonna go with some kind of porn.
Well, see,
I thought so too.
I was literally just about to do that, but I couldn't remember if it was Dare Dorm or College Fest. What the site was called, but that would be.
I thought it was either gonna be that or something that. Yeah, we're just not even going to mention. Anyway, yeah, Tom, what was the boring one from Google Bard?
Hey, Tom, what was that one that was based off of the Lord of the Rings? That's where I thought he was going to go.
Oh, Lord of G-Strings?
Yes.
Okay. This is just terrible. I mean, this is like a terrible answer. I don't even know. Like, you get good answers out of Google Bard, and then every once in a while, it just bombs. I would dedicate my next park to the wonders of the natural world. The park would be divided into different zones, each representing a unique ecosystem or biome. And it talks about how it has a rainforest zone, a desert zone, a mountain zone, an ocean zone, and a space zone. It is the most
Sonic the Hedgehog, Green Hill.
It is most.
No, it sounded like the Hunger Games.
Maybe I should re-ask that based off like a movie. How about that? What movie?
Can I see what I want to be like in the Coliseum feeding Christians to the lions and then like giving a thumbs up or thumb at gladiator stuff.
Wow, they actually say a whole theme park based around Back to the Future.
Really?
Doc Brown inspired science lab where guests can conduct their own experiments. A DeLorean time machine ride takes guests on a journey through different eras, which that's what was at Universal Studios. Yeah. A replica of Hill Valley where guests can explore the town's iconic locations, such as the Twin Pines Mall and the Courthouse Square. A live show featuring Marty McFly, Doc Brown, and other characters, and a gift shop. Oh, no kidding, a gift shop. Good Lord, come on.
Hopefully there's fucking toilets, too. Jesus Christ.
We mentioned this.
I forgot to include that in my
answer. And restrooms, and a place to eat.
We mentioned this in previous podcasts, but if I could create a whole theme park around the Terror of Tiny Town, where it's just a midget Western themed park.
Yes. Yes. All right. Nice and simple. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. A fountain Coke from McDonald's.
We discussed that. You know they actually get different syrup from Coke.
Yes, it has like a higher sugar content.
So it's formulated to take into account the ice melting.
Yeah, it's like more concentrated.
Yeah.
But we like to think that there's like real crack in it because it does. It solves everything. You have a tummy ache? Go get yourself a fountain Coke from McDonald's. It has to be McDonald's though.
Yeah. It's all no. They actually it's a contract with McDonald's and Coke where Coke won't give that formula to any other company. Mm-hmm. So, all right, what were you saying, Rich?
I don't drink soda anymore, but when I do, it'd be like a Diet Pepsi. I think over a Diet Coke.
You're the only one. Well, you said diet though, but you're the only one out of the four of us that went Pepsi.
Coke doesn't taste good.
I don't think any. I mean, like, I can't drink any of the diet shit. But
Yeah, all that soda is pretty nasty.
Like if I were going for a soda, it'd be like a Diet Dr Pepper or a Diet. Well, I mean, Diet no matter what, but a Diet Mountain Dew every once in a while. Actually, and this is the oldest, whitest answer I can give. But when I do have soda, I like Fresca, a grapefruit, sugar-free grapefruit soda.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I'll have a Fresca. It's like you're on The Boys.
Yeah.
Are you in this, Evan? And you're not telling us?
This obviously is a question that Google Bard does not answer.
Yeah. So all right,
it does give a table highlighting the differences and says ultimately you can make the choice.
Yeah.
What is true?
Thanks, Google. All right. So, Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb?
Dr. Pepper.
Right.
He's just like right.
I can't
it's the
tell
correct
you
answer.
the last time I had a Dr. Pibb. So, Dr. Pepper.
Mr. Pibb. Doctor, you never got a doctorate.
We don't drink that. So, we don't drink either of them. So, Dr. Pepper, I guess.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, same answer on Google Bard. So,
But that they
All
don't drink it?
they just give a table saying Dr. Pepper is sweeter, Mr. Pibb is slightly less sweet, and it talks about the caffeine content, which is higher in Dr. Pepper. So, no.
All right. Does a straw have one hole or two?
The straw has one hole because it's one column. If it had two holes, the stuff would go out the side.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you when you're opening it, you break it, and then there's like a hole that's like halfway through, and then you can't drink what you're trying to drink. It just
exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's one hole unless you break it.
It's a stupid question.
Oh boy, hold on a sec. Google actually answered this in a really interesting way. And it just says whether straw has one hole or two is a matter of perspective.
No, it's not.
Hold on. From a topological standpoint, a straw has one hole. Topology is a branch of mathematics that deals with the properties of shapes that are preserved under continuous deformation, such as stretching, twisting, and bending. In other words, topology does not care about the precise shape of an object, only about its overall structure. So that's why it goes through, like we all just said, as one hole. And this is AI saying this, so take it for what it's worth. However, from a more everyday perspective, it's also reasonable to say that a straw has two holes. After all, there are two openings at the ends of the straw.
There's one opening, though, and actually, am I losing you guys, or are you guys
you
losing
lost
me?
Tom.
No, I think we lost Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saw Tom take a drink, but
Yeah.
so anyway, what basically what Tom was saying is that Google Bard is dumb and it's wrong.
Yeah.
So.
No matter how you put the straw into your can of soda or whatever, you still get the soda out of the top. So that's not two holes, that's one hole. There's only one. Yeah.
The best.
Oh, unless it's one of those coffee stirrers that has two holes.
Well, yeah, but we're saying a normal straw. Yeah.
That's not a straw.
All right.
Yeah.
No, you didn't say normal straw. You just
if
said
you're
a
in
straw.
New Jersey,
even a crazy straw has just one hole.
Yeah, but the coffee stirrers.
It's just crazy.
You never do that when you were a kid? Take the coffee stirrers and drink from it?
No.
So would Google
You never lived, Bob.
say that? Never mind. I'm not even going to go there. Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah. All right.
So you're
Yeah,
telling
I was going to say,
at a
Rich, if you ask me to
diner-
type something in, chances are it might kick me out.
All right.
But wait a minute,
Next
Bob.
one.
Bob, at a diner, your parents never gave you the little creamers and the coffee stirrer, and you drank?
No, my parents never took me to a diner.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, my grandfather was always the one that gave me the little creamer, but you would drink it through the little coffee stirrer that had two
That's a coffee stirrer.
straws. Yeah, but it was a little straw.
But it's a coffee stir.
Not if you use it like a straw.
But then you're
Then it
using a
becomes a
coffee
straw.
stir as a straw. That's not.
So it becomes a straw.
It becomes a straw, but when I say straw, we all know what a straw is. Anyway, our hot dog's a sandwich.
Yes.
I told you.
Oh boy.
I fucking told you.
Oh
Fucking
boy.
told you.
What?
Oh my god.
I disagree, for the record, but I told him that if you were, we would have had dissent on this one and probably the next question.
Why is it not a sandwich? Bread and meat.
Because it's a fucking hot dog. Is a
That's
cheeseburger a sandwich?
Yes. Absolutely.
You're fucked up. You're fucked up.
It's a hot
A
sandwich.
Okay,
cheeseburger.
Rich, here you go. Is a hoagie a sandwich?
Yes.
Now, see, I agree with him on that.
But it's a hoagie. We don't call it. I don't go to Wawa and order a sandwich.
I've
I
heard.
go to Wawa to order a hoagie. I can stay at home and make myself a sandwich.
It's a subclass of the sandwich. We got
Ugh.
sandwich is the top thing, and it just branches all down from there.
But then, okay. So the same argument would be made then if you're arguing that a hot dog's a sandwich, but
yeah,
it's meat in between a bun, basically, which is what a hoagie is. It just happens to have other stuff on
bread
it.
and meat. Well, that's what I said. I'm saying they're both sandwiches.
Right.
All
Oh,
sandwiches.
actually,
A cheesesteak.
wait a minute.
A cheesesteak's a sandwich.
Dictionary.com says that a sandwich is an item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat, cheese, or other filling between them. So by their definition, a hot dog would not be a sandwich, but a cheeseburger would.
What if you split the bun? Cut it
Well,
But
open.
see,
then
a
we're
bun is
going
a
back to using a coffee stirrer as a sandwich, as a
a
straw.
bun is a bun. A roll is a roll. Bread is sliced bread. So
Disagree.
So what if
you're
you have a
wrong,
hot dog
but
between two slices of bread?
who puts a
you-
hot dog between two slices of bread? You wrap one slice of bread around it.
Exactly.
Unless
That's when you don't have hot dog ones. You just take one slice of bread and wrap it
Right.
around it.
That's when you make mac and cheese and just mix it in. That's
So if you make a sandwich with one piece of bread, that's not a sandwich. Then that's a
not by dictionary.com.
It's a fold over. I don't know what the fuck. It's still a sandwich, but that's besides the point. You're using something other than you're using a roll.
I think the bigger discussion would be: is a wrap a sandwich or a burrito sandwich?
A burrito's not a sandwich. A wrap's not a sandwich either. They use flour tortillas or corn tortillas. A tortilla doesn't make a sandwich.
Or wheat tortilla. I think that's still wheat bread is still bread though.
Wheat bread,
So I
yeah,
think
but
a
wheat
wheat wrap
bread
is a-
is bread. They're completely different materials.
I think a taco is a sandwich too. I think it's the same.
Oh, you're fucked up. No, he doesn't count.
Yeah, you just lost your.
See, but you
You-
say that, but I would consider a wrap, like a turkey wrap. I would consider that a sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What the fuck? What is wrong with you people?
Oh,
It's a
What?
fucking
wait.
Because,
So
because it's under the sandwich part of the menu. If you go
is
to
a club
restaurant.
sandwich not a sandwich because it has 3 pieces of bread?
No, it
It's
says
still a
two
fucking
or
sandwich.
more
That's
pieces
the club sandwich. Yeah.
of
Yeah.
bread.
All right,
it's
now
in
here,
the fucking name, sandwich.
here's a couple of things from Bard, and they argue both sides.
It's getting so angry.
Fucking common sense, god damn it. Fucking burritos are not sandwiches.
It says a hot dog is typically served on a bun, which is a type of bread. So these are arguments in favor of hot dogs being sandwiches. The hot dog itself is a type of meat, which is common filling in sandwiches. And then a couple of things saying that it's not a sandwich. Hot dogs are often served with toppings such as chili and cheese, which are not typically found in sandwiches. This one I do like as an argument in favor of
Yeah, I
it.
never had cheese on
Yeah,
a
what the
sandwich.
fuck? Wait. Yeah. Because
I'm just saying, well, chili, it says
No, it doesn't.
chili and cheese. Hey, I'm just reading what AI
Bard's
says.
playing both sides. It doesn't want to pick a
But here's-
side. It wants to make everyone happy.
Here's one, like, as far as an argument and not being in favor of not being a sandwich. Hot dogs are considered to be a separate category of food from sandwiches. They are not typically listed on sandwich menus, and they're not often considered to be a type of sandwich. So it goes off the menu perspective, which that's interesting because that's right, because they really aren't ever just like, okay, I go to here and say, oh yeah, hot dogs is usually separate from.
If I opened a restaurant, I would put under the
the
hot sandwiches section on the menu.
And nobody would go to your fucking restaurant.
All right, I do need.
It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome, and we'd have topless servers, men and women.
Hey, can I amend a past answer? The thing about like where one person is normal and everybody else is Muppets. Can I amend it to like this conversation, but Bob's the only one that's like a human?
Because I'm the one giving human answers at this point.
No, we are. You're just getting mad about them.
It's a sandwich.
I think if you take a slice of pizza and fold it before you eat it, that's a
Oh
sandwich.
boy.
Fuck you. Fuck you. All right. On to the next one. And this is going to be a shit show too. I can just see it. Is cereal soup?
No.
Is cereal soup?
Yes.
I mean, unless you warm it up.
What's gazpacho then? That's cold soup.
Yeah, I don't right. I don't drink that. I don't
Gazpacho
that.
sucks.
Just because it's a soup doesn't make it a good soup.
I'm just saying. You said you would have to heat up.
Is cereal a soup? I like this question. It was like I was going to say no, but then I'm thinking SpaghettiOs that's not a soup, but that's just like a cereal with hot cereal because it's the wheat things or pasta with whatever. It's just like a Cheerio. I'm gonna say no, just because I consider a soup to be savory. I can't think of a sweet soup.
Okay. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have any argument. Let me guess. Google Bard says it's a fucking health drink.
No, Google Bard says, well, you go either way because I want to make everyone happy.
No, actually, and I don't really know why it says this, but whether or not cereal is soup is a question that has been debated for many years. I'm not entirely certain I've ever heard that debated, but and then it actually gives a table argument of argument for typical meal, breakfast, against lunch or dinner, argument, preparation, for not cooked, against simmered, for temperature, cold, against hot, liquid consistency, yes, solid pieces, yes. So I guess if you go off the fact that both have liquid consistency and solid pieces, cereal is soup.
Yeah.
According to AI.
We got good answers. We're done. We're done with that one.
I'm trying to figure out how I can turn cereal into a sandwich.
I don't know. If I type that in Google Bard, it's probably going to say cereal whether cereal or not has been a sandwich or not has been debated for many years.
And then I'm gonna punch Google Bard in the fucking nuts.
Okay, but with the gazpacho though, you cook it.
Okay.
And then you serve it cold.
I don't know shit about gazpacho. I just know that it's a cold soup. I don't
like you cook the ingredients and then you serve it cold. Like with cereal and milk, you're just pouring one ingredient into the other and
oh my God. I did type that in the Google Bard. It said just exactly what I said. It said whether or not cereal is a sandwich is a matter of debate, and there's no universally accepted definition of a sandwich.
Anyway, do you have a favorite dinosaur? If so, which one?
Barney. Or Denver. Denver was cool too. Denver was my friend and so much more.
Denver the dinosaur? Denver the last dinosaur? Yeah. Denver.
I like Littlefoot.
Littlefoot?
Mm-hmm.
That movie
that made me cry.
That movie
I was like Triceratops for some reason. I have no idea why. They just do.
I feel like The Land Before Time should have been child abuse. Like,
that's a sad movie.
That should have been.
When you think about it, that's really messed up because the little girl that did the voice of what was it, pterodactyl or whatever.
No,
Was
no,
the
it was.
one.
Oh, was it the pterodactyl or was it the triceratops?
It was
No,
the same little
No,
girl as
she
in
wasn't the triceratops. I think she was like a little lizard-looking thing, but
Was
she
it
was
the
the one
poltergeist
that
girl?
Oh,
her
Petrie.
da-
Dr.
yeah,
Ducky,
dad-
Dr. Ducky.
her
Yeah.
dad murdered her.
Yeah, that was super sad. She got abused and her dad murdered her. Anyway, let's.
She was
So the whole
also
idea of this was
she was
to
also
not
the
talk
voice
about.
of the little girl from All Dogs Go to Heaven.
All right, well, we're gonna move past this because the whole idea of this was to not talk about all the terrible shit in the world. So we're gonna move past that now. All right. So the final question: cast or recast a movie? So it can either be something that's coming out or something that's already been made. You're gonna cast or recast a movie with the cast of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've never seen an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh boy.
What?
And other than Danny DeVito, I don't know any of the cast members.
Oh boy.
How in the hell? That show is amazing. How have you not seen it?
I'm sure it is. Just I don't know.
Now all I can think of is Hunger Games.
I'm just take one guess because Google Bard got really lazy.
They're gonna say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No,
Friends.
The Godfather with Michael Corleone being played by Charlie Day. Vito, Danny DeVito.
I think this needs to happen.
Kay as Caitlin, Sonny as Rob, Fredo as Glenn.
I've also never seen an episode of The Office or Parks and Recreation.
Wow.
Damn.
Well,
Danielle, you got an answer for this one?
I said Hunger Games.
Oh, Hunger Games. Yeah, you did. I'm sorry.
all right. So who's who?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
I mean, not that I've seen that movie, so I don't know what fuck. I know Katniss and Effie, and that's it.
I don't know.
Well,
No, I
it's
just
gonna-
the whole thought of them running around trying to kill each other sounds like a It's Always Sunny episode. So, like for money.
I've seen all the Hunger Games movies.
fair enough. I haven't. I've never seen any of the Hunger Games movies. I saw whatever the shitty one. Maybe it was like a Maze Runner movie or something like that with Shailene Woodley.
Ooh,
Red Nicholson.
the guy that what was his name? Hey Mitch or whatever, however you say it. He could be the priest. Yes,
Cricket?
yes,
Yes.
he'd be Cricket, and I guess Katniss would be D.
See, I thought Katniss would be the waitress and Effie would be D.
Could be,
Or vice versa. Or
I was just thinking because like Katniss, like, well, I don't know. I guess I think it would be.
or Artemis could be Effie, and then D could be Katniss.
Google Bard says Danny DeVito should be Effie.
Well, what Tom and I had done is the Fantastic Four with the we have Frank as the Thing, but just painted orange, not like, and with the rock lines drawn on, or pebbles just glued to him. D would be Sue Storm. Glenn would be, or Dennis would be Reed. Mac would be Johnny. And then Charlie would be Mr. Impossible. And the McPoyles would, since it's Dennis and Dee married, the kids would be the McPoyles. Since they're inbred. Then Cricket could be the mole man.